now on the air.
Alright, sweet.
Gotta give me a second to wait for
Hello.
everything to update.
But yeah, so what do you think of that? What do you think of that whole plan?
I think it's creepy and hilarious.
Yeah. Recent activities.
No! She just wants to keep killing everybody.
Who wants to keep killing everybody? I'm not in yet.
Danny wants to keep killing everyone.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong one. I was accidentally in your Star Wars thing.
I don't know why that's still active.
It was a clip that you shared.
Oh, it was a clip, yeah.
What I don't see is your
it's up.
stream.
It should be up now. You may have to
I
go
like the way you
may have to go directly to my page to do it. Which YouTube doesn't. YouTube has.
I went to recent activities, and it's not there.
I know it's up because I'm staring at it right now.
Well, how come I can't stare at it right now?
I don't know.
You know what? Invite me to the stream. That might be how this has to happen.
Hey, I'm on my own recommended. Yay. Alright, hold on. We gotta fix something.
Wait, found it.
There you go. And we are back!
Or I didn't.
You should have. Because it says I'm up now.
Yeah, and for some reason it doesn't show up on your page.
Oh my god, I don't know why he's doing this. Give us a minute here to fix this issue here.
It's funny because it shows up on your now playing, but it doesn't show up anywhere else.
Well, now playing works for me.
Well, yeah, it shows up there, and then when I click on it, it takes... Ah, there we are. Now I see it.
Yeah, it's being a butt sometimes. Anyway. We're back with some Samurai Warriors for Empires. We had a slight... like my co-host had a slight glitch there.
We had a slight technical difficulty.
Are you sure you're actually being broadcast at the moment? Because it would be hilarious if you were not. I would laugh at you. Wow.
I am not. I'll fix that.
You probably should.
No, I should.
Oops. I may wait a turn. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a turn. Woohoo! And then you just look at End Boss down there. Nomming everybody he can up. I don't even remember what I have anymore. I don't need formations. I'm good on that. I'm good with those. I may need more crap for that.
Darling mother.
Do you like my pony name?
Yes.
Because you say it so many times. I just ate you. Did I not hire you? I swear I hired you.
I hear myself, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, I did hire you. Okay, yeah. Because you're my nemesis. That's right.
Okay, this is gonna get very confusing. I'm gonna have to change the settings, because currently the, I'm gonna have to change the microphone settings because currently both the game audio and your audio is coming through the same place.
Yeah. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be very evil.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah.
And for those of you who are
Did I
not
hear?
aware, whenever you hear me laughing like that, it means I have evil playing in head.
So basically all the time.
Usually, yeah.
There. Problem solved. Now I won't hear an echo through my headset.
I
I'll
gotta check
just hear an echo through my TV.
I needs to check the shop. Oh, I can't upgrade stuff. Yes! That's what I wanted. Upgrade the health, upgrade the Muso Plus, and I need to upgrade a lot of other stuff too, apparently. Wow.
Ugh. That didn't fix the issue. You still there?
Yep, I'm here. I think I forgot to put
Okay,
people
good.
at... yeah, I forgot to put people
Alright.
where I needed to put. Crap.
I need to set it up so that the broadcast doesn't come through the...
Doesn't come through the headphone set.
Yeah, because otherwise it's awkward. However, I want you to come through the headset.
Yeah. Oh, that is the one I need to do. Ah! Okay. Crazy me, forgot. Wait a minute. I don't believe it. I glitched the game. I actually glitched it. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you're talking over yourself in my headset, and I don't know how to fix that.
Well, how are you viewing me through? Are you viewing me through the PS4? Because if that's if that's what you're doing, that's why it's gonna happen like that. You can't. Hold on.
Yeah, I am, and that's how I've always viewed you, and I've never had this problem before.
I don't know. Don't know what to tell you. But it's funny how I glitched myself. Hold on, let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about.
Well, like I said, I'm watching the stream on my PS4, but I don't want the PS4 to come through the headset. I just want you to come through my headset, and that's what's happening right now.
Yeah, I got their friends. That's funny.
I don't think that helped. No, it didn't.
Of course it didn't. Nothing helps anymore.
I did the audio mix and tried and put it all the way over to the... So, how do I do this?
I don't know.
Something.
What?
Yeah, talking to my dad downstairs.
Oh.
No, Alex.
I like cake.
Nope. Cause that worked. Now I fixed it.
I need to do... I need to actually see something. No, I need to see something. Oh yeah, that's right. I know what I need to do.
You do? You know what you're gonna do? Good. I hope you know what you're gonna do, because otherwise this could go very wrong very quickly.
I don't know. I was thinking of what I was gonna have, what I was planning on doing.
General, sir, what are your orders? I have no idea.
I have no idea. Why are you asking me?
Oh, you're the general.
Huh? How many people are her nemesis? Everybody's her nemesis. Why not? Why not?
There can only be one nemesis.
And the nemesis can change. It's the only one that actually can. And if you don't believe me, I'll show you. I found this out. I just found this out too.
Yeah, nemeses are like the Highlander. There can only be one.
Okay. Ready for this? His nemesis is that one, right? Right? But his nemesis is you. So yeah, they can change. Given the right conditions, which is going to be funny because I already have plans for you.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I am your nemesis. I'm totally gonna not stab you in the middle of the night and take over your clan or anything like that.
Nope. Except you can't, because you'd be alone.
What?
You'd be alone in doing that, and trying to do that.
Sure, I can. Just sneak into your bedroom at night and take your head off and display it to the rest of your clan and say, "I'm in charge now. Anyone who questions it, this is you."
You'd have to get past. Let's see. A lot of people. you have to get past the siren. You have to get past me. You have to get past his wife, who could definitely kick your ass. And then the fox, who'd just be like, "What's up, dog?" Alright, now we're gonna invade, because I want to invade.
No, you know what Fox would do? Fox would run away screaming because he's a prissy girl. No, just kidding.
Nobunaga, Gracia, Chance, Johanny, Hisahide.
The only thing that sucks about doing this is that I'm always behind. I wish there wasn't a lag.
I know, it happens though. Yeah, I shouldn't be needing too much of it. This is only... Oh. That's gonna kick off.
The Power Ranger is now friends with the villain.
Uh-huh. I did that for a reason too.
Why?
Well, why else would I have purposely having those two repeatedly be stuck together?
Mm.
Irony! I have an advantage, which I already knew. Alright. Put me there. Actually, I like the way that one looks. Actually, no, I don't. I had plans. And Hani will be there, yes. Wait. I didn't even plan that one. What I didn't plan. Let's go with the ring. And this shall begin. Oh, wait, hold on. Have you follow her? Have her follow me?
Oh, and get a load of what, you remember the Blorg having a trip that is the chemical bliss
Yeah.
icon?
Yeah.
Apparently that's supposed to be a Blorg body pillow.
Doesn't look anything like a body pillow.
We were watching me and Rich were watching the developers stream, and they saw that image, and one of them said him and the guy doing the art looked at each other, and they just said, Blorg body pillow, Blorg body pillow.
Oh, God. Oh, my God, what are they doing all the way up here?
Yeah, Rich is currently a bit salty that his Star Wars mods don't work.
Good. Which is funny because it wasn't that much of it wasn't a huge overhaul. By the way, the Frontier Clinic no longer gives you food.
I noticed that.
It gives you society, which is stupid. Because now I have over 700 on my one game.
You have only over 700 society now?
Yes, per month.
Yeah. The game I'm playing right now is going to be a bit hard for my militarist self. I have two federations to the west, one to the west and one to the east of me, and I'm all by my lonesome. Have you ever tried to fight a federation when you were on your own
Yep.
as your first war?
Oh, you didn't say first war. You just said fight a federation when you're on your own. I now have the strongest military force capable of being fielded in the entire game, other than the Awoken Empire. Well, one of the strongest, I should say, because the Fremen Empire can still outmatch me, but I can maneuver faster than he can.
My people have been at peace for so long, they're now all pacifists.
I literally had to keep putting my people into wars just to get my militarist. I'm like, I want militarist. I don't care about being pacifist anymore. And then I completely forgot that pacifist gives me 2 core systems. I'm like, well, shit.
Yeah, and I could join one federation, so that I can then, if I can join one of the federations, I'm good, because then I could just use that Federation as backup while I beat up the other one, then leave and beat up the Federation I used to be a part of.
Oh, yeah, but...
Do you have a problem with this plan?
No.
The only thing that'll go wrong is if the Federation members don't want to don't want to go to war.
Depending on what they are, they probably won't. And I forgot how derpy the horse AI was.
Because I intend to actually conquer planets directly, not liberate them. However, yeah, the thing is though,
they changed the.
You
saw they changed the. They added the. If you vassalize everybody, you still technically win. Because they now you saw the independent empire count, right?
Mm-hmm.
This technically in my game. What is he doing? What's the rest of my people doing? Oh, they're just wandering around. In mine, I have the largest fieldable force outside of a federation, but since I'm in a federation with an awoken empire, I own the entire southern area. Because I've split my empire in two. Because I colonized behind people. I'm going to colonize down here because it's a nice a nice beautiful planet down here. So I colonized it. I took out the empire that was north of it in a really quick fight.
Yeah, I have 13 systems at the moment. I need to either get either friends or make myself strong enough to take on an entire federation all by my lonesome.
By the way, I've learned something. That one tradition that gives you the awesome, the totally awesome perk of, oh, look, now you can get 20% of your vessel's naval capacity.
Yeah?
Yeah. That would explain why I'm sitting at over 1,300 max. Because I vassalized more than half of the galaxy already.
Also, did you notice they nerfed the one tradition that gives you research points for surveying?
No.
It used to be you got a third of your monthly income or total income. Now it's you only get a tenth.
I can't survey anyway. There's no planets at all anywhere to survey.
But yeah,
I've secured my entire northern flank because I vassalized the empire that was there. Get back here! Why don't you?
Yeah. I told Chewie, I told the Wookiee that what he should do is, if he really wants to play a Star Wars themed civilization and not have the Star Wars ships, what happened?
You'll see. I just can't. Everybody on the other team just set off the Muso all at the same time.
Oh wow. But yeah, if he really wants the Star Wars to have a Star Wars themed civilization without the ships, he should just make the Old Republic. It would make sense for them not to have Empire or Republic ships.
That's it. Headbang.
Oh, and are you gonna wanna make this party a three-way tomorrow, or just you and me?
Well, I don't know yet. Oh my god. Rivalries. Yeah.
Advantages of doing it just you and me. We can more easily. We don't have to worry about complaints if we do RTK. Advantages of doing it with a Wookiee is Van Halen clan.
It is true. We can't do the Van Halen game. The other the other advantage of doing it with just the two of us is we can just continue co-opting this one. You know,
Yes, we can.
because I've already subjugated you. I did. Ew.
By the way, I actually do have Far Cry 4 now, though I didn't buy it. I borrowed it.
Oh, cool. But, it is the PS4 version, right?
Yes. Yes, I borrowed it from Jenna. She also has Primal, which I may borrow at some point.
I have yet to play that. I've never had much incentive to play it, because that's why I haven't played it yet.
What you need to do is you need to get your hands on Battlefield 1 and or Overwatch so we can play that.
I can tell you this right now, I'm never going to get Overwatch because I'm not at all a fan of it.
I've played it a bit, and it's pretty fun. But you need to get Battlefield 1 so that me and you can co-op that, because Chewie did it once, and I don't know if he will ever do it again.
He probably won't. If anything else, he should just give me his copy. It's like, yeah, he's never gonna play. He's never gonna want to play it as much as he wants to play everything else. You might as well just give me his copy.
I could probably sell him on Overwatch, but that would involve prying him away, possibly with my bare hands, from Battlefront.
Which, man, you know him. He's not gonna care. He's not gonna want to do it anyway, probably.
And I've made your argument to him that there were sniper classes in Battlefront 2, and he's like, that just still doesn't stop me from hating them.
Oh no, there's a whole difference. Everybody hates snipers. It doesn't matter what game it is. Everybody hates snipers. The difference is people argued, oh, those didn't exist. Yes, they did. Because even if I am sniping, I still hate snipers. What I hate even more than that, what I hate even more than that is when I'm sniping and I have counter snipers. Then it's kind of, I hate those people the most.
Well, what I was gonna say though is, I think the people who are arguing that there weren't snipers are saying, but none of the movies had sniping in them.
Yeah, they did.
In what battle did someone get sniped in the movies?
I'm pretty sure it was in there.
And anyone who says, and to anyone who says that, I will say, and do you really think that most of those battles were realistic in any way, shape, or form?
Again, then you go into the realm of, it's like, no, you can't have that as an argument. That can't be a counter argument, because we're talking about a sci-fi fantasy realm here. You can't bring full realism into it.
Yes, you can with something like snipers, because the first thing someone's going to do when they have long-range weapons is set up snipers. It would be very unrealistic if any army didn't have them.
Yeah.
It is funny how obsessive he is about trying to have the Star Wars mods in
I don't. That's the funny.
Stellaris games. So.
That's the funny thing is he doesn't stop to realize that not all of us want him in. I don't always want to sit down and be playing Star Wars. I don't. I don't.
I didn't come to Stellaris to play Star Wars. I came to Stellaris to play Stellaris.
If I want to play, if I want Stellaris, I'm gonna Stellaris. That's not the one I wanted.
Yeah.
That's the one I wanted.
Because I wouldn't have a problem if the Empire and Rebellion ships were balanced properly, but they're not. If you're not, if the enemy is using them and you are not, you are just boned.
Yeah, there's also the thing that they don't also have, if I remember correctly, which I don't know, I'm trying to think all the way into it. They don't have the spinal mount either. So they do have. I haven't gotten to the point with it. I don't think they have a spinal mount on it, unless they do, and I just haven't figured it out yet.
Watch them put in like a Death Star laser as a spinal mount or something like that.
I don't know. There's so many. There's a mod out there that gives you more defense stations. Like more things for defense stations. It's stupid. I'm like, we don't care. Nobody. I only use them as basically a doorstop. It's like, oh look, you just warped into the system. Now my fortress is going to keep you here until my fleet can show up.
I'm still debating at some point if I have the money to throw around at this, getting you Hoi 4. Especially after I discovered one of the other mods that's out there. You wanna know what it is?
What?
There's a modern day mod.
Okay then. That might be actually interesting.
It's called Millennium Dawn. You can start it either in the year 2000 or the year 2016. And they actually wrote national focus trees for all of the major powers. Japan has one, Italy has one, France, Germany. Well, France doesn't have one yet. They're making the French one. Germany has one, Russia, the U.S., Japan. Yeah, so the U.K. does. And you know what else you can do if you're playing as France, the U.K., Germany, or Italy?
What?
If you take the right focus path, you can unite the European Union into a single state under yourself.
Heh. That's funny.
And a cool little nifty thing is that the resulting country will be the color of your country. So if Italy united, it'll be green. If Germany did it, it'll be black. If France did it, it'll be blue. If the UK did it, it will be pink.
Pink. Why pink?
Because that's the UK's color.
Why pink? Why does the UK get pink? That's disturbing.
Because it does.
That's mean. Huh. That looks so much better. Oh, I'll take Crescent, thank you.
One thing I would like to see is if, you know what would be cool about that particular mod? And I'm pretty sure that there was the ability to do this with Hearts of Iron 2. I don't know if there is yet or will be in the future.
What?
If you could import your base game or Kaiserreich mod games into that mod and continue playing from where you left off in the 60s.
That'd be
Now, how cool would that be?
That'd be a little ridiculous if you think about it, though.
Yeah, Unfortunately, the Kaiserreich mod isn't finished yet. For one thing, they haven't done China upright yet. Modern day scenario, I think, is is a little bit further along.
I'm surprised you haven't figured out what I was doing yet.
What?
Nothing. You just haven't figured it out yet. You'll figure it out when you see.
Oh, you're trying to get me married to Danny.
Maybe. Who do I want to put into this fight?
If you think I'm going to argue with it, I'm not.
No, I need Hisahide.
There's one thing that I was disappointed about when I loaded up the Kaiserreich
What?
Hoi 4 mod for the first time, though.
Huh.
I wasn't greeted by the blaring sound of Die Wacht am Rhein the moment I loaded up the game. The game started loading up like I was in Hearts of Iron 2. Seriously, if you ever see me fire up the old Kaiserreich,
Well, that's
you
a problem.
immediately start hearing the German Empire's national anthem just start blaring out. And a German choir starts singing, and yeah, it really helps set the mood, if you know what I mean.
I think you're just crazy. That's what I think. Why are you sitting there? I don't like you. Yeah, Sue. You're a pain in my butt. Wait a minute. This may not work the way I have it planned. Why are you already connected to her? How are you already connected to her? Huh, this may not work. I'll keep her over there.
Also, you might find it funny in the Kaiserreich scenario where the fascists' main stronghold is in the U.S.
What?
The South.
Ha! 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 That's funny.
Is that appropriate?
Yep.
'Cause that's what you go to if you want to find uber conservatives. Like, almost getting to the classical definition of reactionary styled conservatives. Yeah. Yeah. There's a word that gets thrown around so much by by socialists and people of communist stripe that it's lost all meaning.
What?
Reactionary. A socialist will call anyone who's not a socialist a reactionary. But what the word actually means, well, no, a socialist won't, but a communist will. But what reactionary actually means is anyone who wants to actively turn the clock back and go back to what they view as a more perfect time. That is the definition of reactionary.
I like cake.
Yeah, reactionaries are basically what you get when you turn conservatism up to 11, if you get what I'm saying.
I like cake. And yes, there's a reason why I repeatedly say that.
Why?
Did you forget? Conversations between us need to be kept between us.
Hmm.
I don't think my viewers really care about history lessons at the moment. Okay, who am I sending in? I have to send people in. I'm sending me in. I'm sending her in. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna do him. Put her in because I need her in there. Hisahide. Dahani. Hmm. Hmm. This will not be fun.
For them.
Nope. There we go. This seems so much better. Definitely not for them. Especially with the evil plot
Well,
of
they
playing.
outnumber you, so this might be a little bit not fun for you too.
No, no, they don't. They don't. They won't outnumber me. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, if it loads. They won't outnumber me.
Ah, you said something about them not outnumbering you?
Yeah, they won't outnumber me. Trust me. They're not gonna outnumber me.
Unfortunately, Allied Aid does not actually do anything for the balance of power bar.
Nope. But blocking enemy aid will.
No, it doesn't.
They don't get reinforcements, which I really don't care.
The only thing that determines whether you get extra hurt is the amount of troops that you have at the very beginning of the battle.
And it's not gonna matter because I can handle it. She's perfect where she's at. I don't think it's gonna work because for some reason they have a connection somehow.
But yeah, I do have a full day tomorrow. I will not say where on stream.
Well, that sucks. Because I need her to follow.
I will say this though about the one of the funnier things that usually happens in the American Civil War and Kaiserreich is the Canadians decide to be jerks. Well, they get all
That,
freaked out about the fact that their southern neighbor is in the middle of a civil war, so they tend to take New England, take Alaska, and take the Panama Canal for good measure. You know,
oh,
just to protect him.
wait. Why do they take the Panama Canal? They're,
Because they don't want it falling into syndicalist hands.
oh, that sucks.
Yeah. You will often hear me call syndicalism basically communism, but it isn't. Syndicalism puts a lot more focus on trade unions and general strikes. And a lot less
And, well, they
revolution.
Well, that's charged up. Okay, hold on. Get back here.
No. Now, why would I want to get back there so that you can beat me up?
I'm soft. Hey, I found Barrel Hat Lady. And 4 other officers. And apparently I just cleared the field with it. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, you found Lady I have a very big hat. Did she clear the field with her hat powers?
No. Oh yeah, we're equal, so.
Beware the hat. It's too bad you can't make a ridiculously Duke Francis in this game, isn't it?
I probably could, I just really don't want to try to.
Well, there's no outfit that lets
we
you
made
do
Goomba.
it. That's
We made Goomba, remember?
Yeah.
I didn't even go that way. Bye!
It is unfortunate that you are working a full shift on Saturday.
I don't know what I'm working on Saturday right now. I haven't looked at that part of the schedule yet.
Well, I will say this. As of right now, though this may change, and especially if my friend Scott gets back to me, because he gets priority if he does, due to him being available less frequently than you are, believe it or not. But
Yeah, but I'm hardly ever available, so.
yeah, well, it's been a couple of weeks since I've seen him. It's been one since I've seen you. Guess who wins?
Me. I always win.
But yeah, that could happen, and also, Danny could decide to change her mind. But her and her girls are supposed to be hanging out that day, so I will be free Saturday.
It sucks.
Why?
Because I have to work that day.
You said you weren't sure.
I know. I know I have to work that day. I don't know. I have to actually double check the schedule. Because it'd be really funny if they changed it on me again. Actually.
Oh, guess what? You have to head in right now.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I'd be getting.
You get called tomorrow. Oh, guess what? We needed you 30 minutes ago.
I'm actually going to look that up right now. This is gonna take time for that to boot up. So get back here, Ty. I'm not done with you.
Get back here, Ty.
Ty.
So what does your schedule say?
Yeah, I have to double on Saturday.
If it weren't for the fact that you were off Monday of last week instead of Tuesday, I would question whether they made a mistake again.
Seventh day of a 7-day close. I tell you right now, I guarantee you, what the wiki wants to do, is probably gonna want to do, while waiting for you. I'm not gonna want to do.
Oh, I know what he's going to want to do, and I know you're not going to want to do it. You told me you've fallen out of love with that game.
It's not. It gets annoying playing that every single day. That's why I try and avoid playing it as much as possible. Especially when he repeatedly keeps streaming stuff. When every stream name he has is counting down the days. Like, dude, I'm not gonna get it. I'm probably not gonna. I guarantee I'm probably not gonna get it.
I know. I've noticed that every stream is complaining about how long it is before Battlefront 2 comes out.
It's starting to piss me off. What he doesn't stop to realize is, yeah, I have it on my phone. I get connected to it all the time. The thing he needs to stop and think about is, the more he talks about it, the more I don't want it. Hey, I'm about to beat Xena Warrior Princess.
It is it's
annoying.
beat up the Warrior Princess.
I don't use my super move, so.
He seems to have convinced himself that I'm going to want to buy it before I've convinced myself whether I want to buy it or not.
No, I haven't seen enough about it that I care.
And I have a stated policy of never buying any game unless I already know I'm going to like it until I've seen reviews.
See, again, the thing I don't care about reviews because reviews are biased.
Yeah, but if you read a couple of them from people you trust, you can get a pretty good idea of what the game's like.
Is there stuff in the game that I think's a good idea? Yes. Do I think the game overall is going to be? No.
Like, I don't like my usual reviewers of choices. I will check out Angry Joe, I will check out Jim Sterling, and I will check out Jeremy Johns if he reviews it. And if they all agree it's good or they all agree it's terrible, I'm probably gonna like it. If they're divided in opinion, maybe give it a shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I don't. He needs to get it through his head that we're not always going to enjoy it. I don't want to always sit there and play the same game over and over and over.
I know.
Like, I actually do have other games I want to play too.
I know, right? But the question of what game he wants to play, the answer is always the same.
Star Wars. Who would be Star Wars? No, we don't want to. Something else.
And I love his reasoning too. Well, because that's where all my friends play or whatnot. Talking about the people he plays with online. Guess what? Some of them probably have other games that you could play.
I know some of them have other games that I know some of them have other games that I can play.
Yeah. So.
What? I know.
Because remember when they said that? Because do you remember how we got into the argument the one time about how we both have Overwatch, we both have Battlefield, and I'm perfectly willing to play either one of those with him anytime he wants.
He doesn't. He
He
doesn't want
complain,
to play. He doesn't want to play Battlefield because he sucks at it. Um,
but he
Jake,
said, and he bought it simply so he could play it with me.
that's
the only reason he
that's the
bought it.
kicker to it, by the way. Might I add? That's the
Yeah.
hilarious part of it, whole thing. Like you bought a game
And he
to play with
complains that I
people.
never ask him to play those games. Yeah, that's a two-way street, young man.
No, that's actually a one-way street because I'm sorry, you're too busy doing playing something that he doesn't want to play. So no, he's not gonna join anything you send to him.
Yeah, it's like, oh, sometimes I'll join his stream, but
I've got it's for me. I'm at the point where I'm not going to.
but my thing is like, he could ask me to play Overwatch or Battlefield as well as I can ask him.
Just like I'd ask you to play Far Cry 4, which if it's just it's yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I want to hang out with him tomorrow because if all he wants to do is play Battlefront, I'm gonna look at him like I'm not doing it. No, and I don't want to. Stellaris is dragging my computer down. Of course, granted, where I'm at, it makes sense.
Well, I will say this: if he wants to, but yeah, I'm not the only one who could ask him to play those games. And also the other thing is, if I don't see him on, or I see him busy, I'm not going to ask him because I am going to play one of my one-player games. You know what I mean?
That's like me. Like if you don't send me a message back, maybe you just want to do what you're doing. You know, maybe you just want to be playing your stuff. Which is why I don't send stuff to people half the time. Because every time I do send something to somebody, oh, I'm busy doing stuff. Well, fine, I'm not gonna offer anymore.
See, if I get asked, I will almost always say yes. But
anyway, back to this.
Yeah. Oh no. One more thing I wanted to make. I love how he always says, "Well, I can't because I'm playing with my buddies in Battlefront."
Here's my thing. He plays with them all the time. Why not play with people who aren't always available? Who actually have other things to do with their life.
Also, 2 points. I'm fairly certain they wouldn't mind if he left to play with someone else. And 2, if they have the game, you can ask them along. It's not like I'm going to get territorial.
Some of them aren't necessarily. Like, well, if it's Battlefield 1, yeah, dude, bring them along. They have it. Like, but some games, yeah, they're only 1 or 2 people anyway. But again, I've had no problem being like, oh yeah, you wanna do this? Go ahead. That's a 2-way street, dude. You can't always play with the same people all the time, especially since you're not gonna get good at something with the same group.
On the same token, if you're playing a game like Overwatch, that's exactly how you get good.
Yeah, because you have a team that works with you. You have to play it more. The more. Anyway, because I'm trying to figure out what I'm wanting to do here. I don't think I can get the 2 of you hooked up, and that's irritating me. So I have to figure out who I want you to, who I'm going to force you with. I have a weird idea.
Are you gonna send out for more strings so you can fiddle while your clan burns or something?
Nope. I'm looking for something very specific for you. can't find them.
Yeah. Pulled that line from one of my books. It was a very funny situation. He was in the middle. He was at the character was at a rally for his or a meeting for his with his other members of his party, and he was trying to tell them something they didn't want to hear, so they just all pretended like he wasn't there.
Yeah.
It's funny, he raises his hand, the economy has just crashed, and he just says, "Boys, the jig is up."
Hmm. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. I should buy supplies while I have the capability to do so right now. I have some mez in there. I don't want a mez in there.
Yeah, I did get an invite to his stream, but I wanted to wait and see if you were going to stream something.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to avoid his house and pretend like you're not there, we can always I can always once we're off stream tell you what time I'm getting off, and you just avoid his house until then, so that you avoid the issue of of being forced to play that game entirely.
Cause I might. I don't know. I need to go to diplomacy. Does anybody have? There's a discount. I need another one. No. 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 Well, put back my face though. I need plus. Yay! I know what I'm gonna do. I have the perfect idea. I just gotta remember where she's at. Oh, she's right there. Cool. Looks to me. Oh, no. Yeah, let's save this. You gotta get, by the way, for Far Cry 4, you have to get past the tutorial.
Oh yeah.
So you should probably think about doing that sometime. It's gonna take you like 10, 20 minutes at the most.
All right.
And I think think you have to meet the.
How long are you? What time are you gonna have to kill the stream?
I got about an hour left, maybe.
Ah.
Well, I've
Too
until.
bad you couldn't have.
I have 3. I was gonna do it at 3, but I can probably do it earlier.
You can. I was gonna say, too bad you had things to do and couldn't have. We could have gotten away with 2 streams.
Yeah, I didn't want to do 2 streams today. I have to, yeah, this is day 7 of my 7-day close, straight close. I went to bed. I've only gotten 3 hours of sleep all day.
Yikes.
I don't know why. I've been having issues sleeping all this past week.
Maybe Richie rubbed off on you.
Stay up till 4 o'clock. I mean, I kind of know why I'm suffering the effects today. Because normally I wouldn't be up till like 10. But I doused 2 monsters at work yesterday, and it was still in my system before I left, and I was kind of pissed off. But
Yeah. Hopefully you get the money for that better PC soon.
yeah, I'm working on it.
Because that won't do to have your Stellaris chugging. And I'm sure you would really like to be able to play that shiny game you got for your birthday.
Yeah, that one. Wow, they really don't like me. This will be an ugly fight.
What? Any other games that you really would like to actually be able to play on your PC? Thank you very much.
Not really. Well, there's some, but I already have them on my Steam, so.
Yeah. The good news is, if you have them on your Steam, you'll have them on both systems. So, a game like Stellaris runs, but not well on your laptop. So you'll still be able to play it mobily.
Yeah.
But if
a lot of it's
what?
also because I have a lot of junk too, and it runs fine in the beginning, but then when you have a whole bunch of stuff going on, that's when it bogs down.
Welcome to every Paradox game ever.
That's every game ever. It's not even just Paradox; it's every game ever. Civ 5 did it to me too.
Well, that's because there's so much that the game's having to keep track of at the late game.
You know what? I'm gonna go with
CK2 gets hit with it really bad.
It's like, that's it.
Yeah, and that's understandable, because every character has their own traits and is basically their own entity that can be plotting and scheming at any given time, and the map is so huge. By the late game, the game is having to keep track of so many characters that it starts chugging insanely. Because every single county has to have a ruler, and that ruler has their court and their family, and you see how
I guarantee you, I have this funny sinking feeling that my computer would never be able to run that correctly.
My computer runs it just fine, but so if yours
wow,
has
stop juggling me, thank you.
but I'm pretty sure my computer has better specs than yours. How much RAM and memory do you have? I forget.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
But yeah, my computer runs it. It chugs at the end, but it can run it.
Oh my god, how are they? They are beating me with Crescent. Ew. I wonder I'm having such issues with this.
Are you gonna have a bad time?
I might. I can still win.
It just won't be fun.
Nope.
But yeah. I will say this, CK2 is the game for evil bastards. Because, for one thing, you spend an uncomfortable amount of the game plotting to assassinate children.
That is a game for evil bastards. Oh my god! I hate it when they use Crescent on me.
Hey, when your son is married to his sister and him dying means that you inherit, and that 5-year-old dying means your family will inherit that land, what else are you gonna do?
I may or may not be losing this fight sooner than I thought.
Is this offense or defense?
Offensive.
Well, then you can afford to lose the battle. It's not like you're going to lose anything.
Well,
you know it would have been fun. You know what might have been
really
fun
great?
and funny? Cause, what?
If I didn't have that rivalry kickoff, which really screwed me over. Man, you just got your butt kicked by Xena.
I did?
Yeah.
Well, she is the warrior princess.
But I thought you were like supposed to be totally awesome and stuff, man.
Doesn't mean there aren't other people who are just as awesome.
I just got lost trying to figure out what the heck to go.
Thankfully, this formation can't last forever.
No, it died anyway. And the fish.
Now let's hope that they don't pull out like Arrow or even worse, Wheel.
I can combat Wheel easily. It won't be pretty. I was like nowhere near where I needed to be. That's not even where I needed to be. Why are we having such an issue with this?
Oh, one of the better parts about that Kaiserreich game, Hitler's dead in that.
Really?
Not only did he never come to power, Germany, after winning World War I, Germany intervened in the Russian Civil War and made sure that the Soviets lost. And Hitler was one of the random soldiers that happened to die during the intervention.
Nice. regained the momentum I had. So this fight is now back into my hands.
Yes, it is. It is funny. A lot of people were wondering why they made Huey Long a fascist. Well, that's because he's basically the closest thing any state in the U.S. ever had to actually electing a fascist.
Well then.
It's interesting how we never have any buddy pop up in ours.
I know. It doesn't bother me, actually.
It doesn't really bother me. It's just interesting.
Yep.
Whenever we do one on Chewies, we have plenty of people in the comment section most of the time. But what?
The commander of this of the battlefield. It's funny who it
Raiden?
is. Yes, yes it is.
But yeah, we'll have plenty of people in the comment section on a Chewy video, but not as many on yours.
A lot of it's also because I don't send out
What?
invitations to it.
Oh, you don't?
There's not really a lot of people on my list that I send it out for.
Ah. Yeah, Chewy sends out so many that there's basically a guarantee at least one or two of them are going to show up.
Yeah, and also, here's the other thing. The reason why he knows so many people is because he has pretty much nothing else to do at this time. Other than just sit and play games.
Yeah, one of these days you'll have to get a grown-up people job.
One of these days I have to grow up.
But yeah. To his credit, he has tried. He puts in applications. He beats his head against. And don't worry, I'm not talking outside of class. I'm not telling you anything I haven't told him.
I
But he beats his head.
He's being too picky in where he's going. He
He
can't
beats his
afford
head
that.
against the. No, that's not it. He beats his head against the same wall. He applies at Sheets, Giant Eagle, and all the places right around him.
I'm not gonna. He has the major disadvantage, and I know he's said this, and I've said it before. He has no work experience. Volunteer does not count as work experience.
Oh, it does. The problem is he's not applying at places where any of the stuff he did at the volunteer organization would actually help.
Even then, it wouldn't really matter because people don't view it as valid work experience.
Oh, yes, but if he were applying at, say, Nursing home, he could definitely put that down because that's relevant experience, even though it's volunteer.
Yeah. Bye, Raiden. Flawless victory.
But how is basically anything that he's doing at Society for Rehab going to help him in a retail or sheets job?
And honestly, let's be serious here. He doesn't have the temperament to deal with people. Not that he would not the people he'd be having to deal with. I'll take Raiden. Thanks.
How are you so sure about that last point?
Because I work in the service industry. I know I always worked in the service industry. He doesn't have the temperament.
I know people can be jerks. Remember, I used to be a student parking attendant. I had to deal with
I'm not. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was a student parking attendant. The garage filled up at 9. The garage would fill up at 9 o'clock every day. By 9:30, everyone and their mother was showing up like God has arrived, maketh me a spot.
Yep. I have to get her filled up.
That was basically what it is. They'd show up, be like, can you please, varying degrees of, can you let me in, or just let me in? It's like, I could, but there's no spot, so it wouldn't do you any good. Or you want to know what the best part was, though?
Huh.
Eventually they passed a rule that you weren't allowed to let people into the garage until there were 10 empty spots. Pretty much every single parking attendant ignored it, unless the person who you were talking to was being a jerk. If they were being a jerk, you just said, I'm sorry, but until there are 10 empty spots, I can't let you in. But if they came up to you like, hey, I'm in a hurry, can you please let me in, and we're being polite about it, maybe you get in.
Maybe. Unless we're being douches and we don't like you. Bye. Get out. Bye.
That's the thing I never understood. Is that people don't seem to understand that yelling and screaming and generally being rude to the person who can give you what you want does not put them in the mood to give you what you want. If you yell and scream at me, all I want you to do is go away. I don't want to do you any favors.
So, see, they're thinking if you bother them enough, maybe they'll do what you want them to do. They don't stop to think that that's not how it's not gonna work that way at all. What is she?
Yeah. Like the two worst people I ever had was this one lady who took all of my self-restraint not to cuss out, who I had cones that I were used to block my driveway so people couldn't come in. Right?
Yeah, I remember you telling me that she ran him over.
No, she didn't run him over. She moved them.
Oh yeah, she moved him. It'd be funny if she ran him over.
And then when she finds a spot, she walks past me and says, "How I don't know how to do my job." Yeah, like that's the worst. Like,
oh no, we are getting attacked. Wah!
Wah!
Oh, this will be interesting.
What are we, greenskins?
Wah!
If we're greenskins, we gotta start speaking Cockney.
I can't do Cockney very well.
It is funny that all the greenskins in that universe all speak Cockney, though.
Yeah.
I know which faction you can't wait to be added when they release Warhammer 2.
I think everybody would know which faction I want to be a part of.
Dark Elves?
Yep. Why?
You want a Dark Elf it up?
Because we're evil sons of bitches.
Slavers?
Evil sons of bitches.
Yeah.
My statement stands.
You can also be vampires.
I'd rather be more evil sons of bitches.
But yeah,
Oh my god, I have to do it this way then. Why not? You haven't figured out the evil thing I had planned, did you yet?
marrying me to Anna? I
Nope.
didn't know that.
Nope, that's not it. I just want to get friendship for that for a reason. Because I got bored.
What's the evil thing?
I'm not telling you if you haven't figured it out yet. I have advantage, which means whatever they have is a piece of crapage. Hey, you want to bet? It's green. Oh no, they've yolk. Wow. Well, that's interesting. Um, there's not even a base up here. Oh well. Well then. Okay. Wait a minute, what? No. No. Hey! Are we finally against who I think we are? We are! Huh.
Who are you fighting?
And boss. Ahead
Oh,
of
a
time.
Wookiee?
God, I am hard. Oh, I'm still in the lead. I'm going to send her. Heal up.
Oh, so get this.
Huh?
Uh, First of all, I don't know. I'm fairly certain that uh, have you ever heard Chewie talk about how heard he saw a news report saying that that scientists are saying they might be close to coming up with a way to stop or reverse aging.
No, I've never heard about that.
Well, supposedly there was a report about that a while ago. I was the one who told him about it, I think. And ever since, do you want to know what he has wanted most out of that particular
What?
technology? He wants them to apply it to pets. That's what he wants
No.
most out of it.
It's stupid.
He keeps saying, "I can't wait until they invent the ability to stop aging in pets, so that our dogs and other animals can live longer."
Does he not realize that necessarily wouldn't work? The same techniques would not work on animals as it would on humans? No, is it a good idea for them to even try it?
Well, here's the thing. I actually managed to change his definition of what classified as people, because before he considered pets to be people. Because his definition of what he considers people is anything that is able to feel pain.
That's no.
Till I pointed out something very pertinent, which is in my definition. In order to be classified as people, you have to
What the hell?
have human level intelligence, because otherwise you do not have the ability to make moral judgments, and your actions are not governed by morality. Because that's the thing about animals. Animal and the actions of animals are not governed by morality.
No, they're governed by instinct.
And if your actions are not governed
I
by
lost
morality,
my
how
base.
can... What?
Like, they punched through.
Yikes! Was that an attack?
Yeah, it's their fence.
You got pushed back. Wow.
Yep, I'm kind of
When was
pissed
the last
off.
time that happened?
A while. I didn't even notice it either. But, still good news.
But, yeah, it was... Yeah. That is a point, though, that you can't really apply moral judgment to, or consider something to be a person if its actions aren't governed by morality. You know what I mean?
Here's, somebody used this example and I love it. If a bear eats a fish, is that more?
No, it's the bear does not realize that.
Is it wrong? If a bear attacks
No.
another bear and kills it and eats it, is that wrong?
Because it doesn't have the capacity to.
You're not answering the question. Is it wrong?
No, I said it isn't.
Okay. Because
If it's killing to survive, it's not wrong. And even if it wasn't, if it doesn't understand the concept of morality, you can't say it's wrong.
the point in there is there's no morality in instinctual behavior, which we've already established. But
Yes. Like, animals are jerks.
yeah, yep, they are. Well,
Like,
this is a thing that's gonna happen.
Like, without getting too much into it on stream, there's a reason why bottlenose dolphins are never put in with other types of dolphins.
Because they're sentient.
Nope, because they do nasty things to other dolphins.
They also have human level intelligence too. Oh, they're enough to it. Here's my favorite one. Is an AI a true AI?
What do you mean by that?
Is an AI a true AI?
Well, we've never actually been able to make anything other than weak AI.
That's my point, exactly. True artificial intelligence is not technically intelligence unless it's sentient, which would make it life, which would make it completely idiotic because then they would totally take over the world and destroy us all. What? I watched a lot of Terminator, leave me alone.
Yeah, well, people who assume that the machines are eventually going to become smarter than humans don't take something else into account. The fact that sooner or later that the same scientists who are making machines more and more advanced are also going to be messing around with our genes to make us smarter and smarter.
Eh.
But
And this, yeah, I'll probably end the stream here.
Why is that?
Cause it's already 2:30, and I got some other stuff I wanted to do too.
Ah. But yeah, it was funny. Though when he said that, and I'm like, why? Or or he talked about a ridiculous. He also talked. This was just funny when he said, "Wouldn't it be awesome if a dog was president? Because it would be the most awesome president because it just loves every person."
He needs to get his brain checked.
Yeah,
No, they don't.
You've just had good luck with dogs.
I know some mean dogs.
No, he's just never met a mean dog.
No, he hasn't.
Let's fight.
We shall fight. Let us kung fu fight.
To fall.
Yeah. I'm actually going to end the stream here.
All right.
I'll still be on.
What's the?
I'm just not gonna be playing this anymore.
Yeah, once the stream is officially off, I will tell you when I get off and where I'm working.
And with that, I will see you guys later.